Welcome to MedTech Global Insights. Today we are diving into a key market in the Middle East, the United Arab Emirates. The UAE is a lucrative and fast-growing healthcare market, but accessing it requires a clear understanding of the regulatory timeline set by the Ministry of Health and Prevention, or MOHAP. The official review times can be misleading if you don't see the full picture. Let's break down the realistic timeline for medical device registration. The very first step before you can even think about your product is appointing a local UAE authorized representative and completing the manufacturer registration. This is not optional. Your local representative is your official liaison with MOHAP. The manufacturer registration process itself typically takes 1 to 2 months. This is a critical waiting period that many companies fail to factor into their project plans. It is the foundation upon which your entire market access strategy is built. Only after your company is successfully registered with MOHAP can you begin the actual device registration. Once your company is registered, the next step is submitting the technical dossier for your specific medical device. The timeline here heavily depends on your device's risk classification. MOHAP's system is similar to the European model. For lower-risk devices, such as Class 1 and Class 2A, the review process is relatively swift, typically taking about 4 to 6 weeks. However, for higher-risk devices, like Class 3 and Class 4, which require more extensive clinical data and scrutiny, the review process can extend to 8 to 10 weeks or more. It is crucial to have prior approval from a recognized reference market, such as a CE mark from Europe or FDA clearance from the United States, as this forms the basis of your submission. Now let's consider a real-world scenario. A German company with a CE-marked Class 2B diagnostic imaging system targeted the UAE market. They looked at the official MOHAP guidance and estimated an 8-week review time after submission. They projected a 3-month total timeline. However, they were not aware that the initial manufacturer registration was a mandatory separate step. That added 2 months of unforeseen delay. Furthermore, their submitted dossier, while perfectly compliant for the EU, was missing a specific administrative document required by MOHAP. This triggered a request for information, adding another 3 weeks to their timeline. Their projected 3-month process ultimately took nearly 6 months, significantly impacting their commercial launch schedule and revenue forecast. So, the key takeaway is that the total timeline is not just the device review period. It is the sum of appointing your local representative, completing the manufacturer registration, preparing and submitting the dossier, and then undergoing the device-specific review. In practice, a realistic timeline for bringing a medical device to market in the UAE ranges from 3 to 6 months, depending heavily on the device class and the quality of your submission. Understanding these distinct phases is critical for any medtech company looking to successfully enter the vibrant UAE market. For expert guidance on navigating the UAE's regulatory landscape or any other global market, feel free to contact us. You can email us at info@pureglobal.com or visit our website at pureglobal.com.